What?
FNAF fan game is.
They want you dead. They want me dead. They want.
FNAF fan game is now going up in popularity.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so basically, I want to explain people the plot just real quick.
Yeah.
It's a real simple. This game. So basically, it's Five Nights at Freddy's, but the lore is there's a Democrat president who's like a dictator, basically, and he like traps you in the place. Like that's the point. So he's trying to kill you.
Well, it's even worse than that because it's disgusting.
That was gonna be for the sequel. I'm just saying it was for the original.
What Discord chats? What?
There were Discord chats from like 6 years ago of him working on this game, and he told the plot or whatever to somebody, and go look it up. That's all I'm gonna say.
So just some of the dialogue in his game, and the guy just randomly starts ranting about election results.
What?
And he's talking about he's talking about like margins. He's like, California was supposed to flip. He was like, California was supposed to flip this year, but it went safe. And it's like, bro, it's like people don't talk like this, like especially normal people.
But yeah, real text. I'll send it to you in Discord. I can't show it on stream, but with MTG, okay, we'll talk about it.
I'm for the other elephant in the room.
All right.
MTG's career is over.
She's done. Okay, let me pull up the tweet. MTG, what the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Yeah, she said we can't have mass deportations or something.
And somebody brought up a good point. I forgot who it was. He has a construction business, by the way. Makes you really wonder.
Ah, yeah, she might be employing illegals.
Okay, so let me pull up the whole clip. So we shouldn't have mass deportations because somehow this would somehow like kill the market. It's actually good to have illegal immigrants. Hold up. What? What happened to the MTG of 5 years ago? Where did she go?
It's simple. Trump told her not to run for Senate, and she had that primary in the bag, basically, and then
dumbass.
She got salty, and now she hates Trump. So, she will be primaried out. I don't know by who, but she will be primaried out.
Probably some state representative. I think there's one there. It's pretty good.
I mean, Holden Moore. I don't know if I think it's probably going to be a Trump Kemp, like unity thing, because I don't think Kemp likes her either.
No.
So they're probably gonna come up with. I'm pretty sure both of them are gonna have to come to an agreement.
Probably. That person like jumping through the bridge with a rock. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
You mean the old woman videos?
Yeah. Why do they go viral?
I think in that video, she's the one that breaks the bridge, not the rock.
Like, it's just like, why do they go viral?
No, the worst one I saw, that they made one with rock, and then like the place the rock hit, the glass didn't even break; it just broke under her. It was like the most random shit. Like it's like half the time it isn't even like legit.
It's Looney Tunes type shit.
Who is making? Like,
some guy has Twitch time on his head.
And it's funny because people were saying it was posted on Facebook, and in the comments it was all boomers like congratulating the dog.
Yeah, these freaking people. Well, to be fair, like half of those like boomers are like Indian accounts. So.
Also, too, all of those like dogs, they like grow like they grow hands. It's
they're cooking.
Powhatan County tweets.
They're bad.
There was the political cartoon one. That one got a lot more attention, like way too much. And then the other one, I'm not even sure if it was real or not.
We don't know.
No one was talking about it, and it was when they were saying the N-word.
Yeah. So, like everybody should not be surprised by this, but I know it's cringy to say like, oh, leftists are the real racists, but unironically. You know what the most
real racist.
You know what the most racist demographic is in America?
liberal boomers.
It's really white
Woke
liberal.
up.
It's white
Demon
liberal.
KKK rat.
You know why? Because they feel like minorities are like indebted to them.
Yeah.
Like that's what they think. They think because LBJ passed the Civil Rights Act that they're like indebted to them and they have to
They're
stand.
indebted.
So anytime they see someone, it's like, I don't know, this is cliche like boomer con talk, but it's kind of true. Like they spaz out anytime they see a minority. It's not a them. Like it's quite literally.
I agree that that's how the older ones are, but the younger ones are all so sensitive to any racial biased language that it drives me crazy that they think drawing cartoons like that is going to turn up their turnout like amongst younger people. I don't understand.
Remember, LBJ said, "I'll have those Nigerians voting Democratic for the next 200 years."
So true.
So true.
Yeah, he totally said Nigerians, guys.
Let's start the young Republican thing. Now, I want to be clear about one thing. I don't really know the full story. If I'm being honest, I barely paid attention.
I know
to
the
it.
full story because I got friends in the
Yeah, I know
CRs.
you know people.
Basically, the Young Republican, and I'm someone who's relatively involved. I've never joined Young Republicans. I'll explain why in a minute because it's a shit show. It's an absolute shit show. It's basically functions like a mock government. Basically, there's two factions that hate each other. The more liberal faction got access to some edgy posts by the more right-wing faction, and they decided to leak it because they didn't like them. The leader of said faction is Gavin Wax, and he leaked this shit to Politico, knowing it would do this, all these people have their lives ruined now because of petty inner organization drama. So
Yeah, so I'm gonna clear about one thing. I used to talk to Gavin Wax a little bit, not all the time. I knew him. It seemed like he was a good guy, but I was shocked when I heard it was him, which again, like it sounds like it's him. So
it was him. I from what I've heard, it's him. He was the one who
that's
did
not good. And again, like I've talked to him a couple times. I never thought he would do anything like that. I mean, like seriously, Republicans start at 215. You know what that means?
Holy crap.
Republicans need 3 seats to take a majority next year. That's it. And there's 38 toss-ups for competitive seats. Yeah.
So with the Democrat number, are you also factoring in California's redraw, which is basically
that's been
guaranteed
factored
now?
in. That's been factored in.
Yes, because California is basically guaranteed now. They are getting 4 seats.
Yeah.
At least 3. They could only get 3 if it's a
we're
good
just
year for
assuming
us,
they get the
but-
one in San Diego. I'm assuming they get the one in San Diego. So
Okay.
right now, when you factor the VRA districts, that again we don't know for sure. We're gonna go state by state to go over that. Republicans start at 215, Democrats 182. Republicans need 3 seats in 38 toss-ups to take a House majority. Man, what a great start for Dems.
Which also means we are very likely to gain our majority.
So now we got that out of the way. Republicans are 224, Democrats 202. But you know what seats we haven't talked about yet?
The VRA seats.
And there's 8 of them in the South that we can realistically like talk about. You could argue maybe more Georgia and Florida, but right now there's 8 of them. And guys, I don't want to get too confident, but if Section 2 is gutted, which let's talk about the case by the way. It's over the Louisiana the redistricting, and if they gut Section 2, the House is gone. Can we just make that prediction now? Like, honestly, how could?
Yeah, because that would cost the Democrats like 7 seats right there.
Yeah, potentially 8. There's 9 really. Well, the other toss up is Quayar. We just don't know what's gonna happen with them.
Well, let me see.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 in Louisiana, 2 in Alabama, 1 in Mississippi, 1 in South Carolina, 1 in Tennessee,
1 in Georgia.
Kind of wish casting, but imagine if like we got everything we wanted, VRA is gone, but also we're able to like Prop 50 gets thrown out by the courts.
If that
that would be
happens,
like
when
25
Republicans are,
seats gained.
I mean,
That
right
means
now
that we're
we have not factored a Henry Quayar seat or like the eight VRA seats to watch. Republicans are already at 224. They could be at 240. If the California map, oh my gosh.
It could be, especially if the funniest thing is if Prop 50 backfires and Republicans get a more favorable map than the map we have right now. Like, oh my god,
I was gonna say, like, even with like the redistricting, we have to factor that like California shifted hard to the right in 2024.
Not only that,
and
but
it's
have
very
you seen the voter registrations? Have you seen the voter registrations?
Yeah, it got like 40,000 more.
And that's with all the Republicans leaving. That's what
they could have kept this a Virginia localized story. Yep. They could have kept this, but they had to have the national Democrat. Democrats don't know what the fuck they're doing. All they had to do was have the Virginia, like the statewide Virginia Democratic Party and Jay Jones ticket mates refuse to condemn it. And then it got worse because major Democratic parties in blue areas, like fucking Nova and the Virginia Beach area, they refused to condemn Jay Jones because it would be racist. And then fucking Winsome Sears made it a statewide issue for the entire ticket because she managed to get Spanberger to refuse to condemn him with that fucking Hillary 2016 evil ass motherfucking stare she had on the debate stage. And then the National Democratic Party started running defense for Jay Jones. So now we have the National Republican Party pointing out to the rest of the fucking country, hey, the guy who wants to be in charge of all law enforcement for the state of Virginia said he wants to shoot the fucking Speaker of the House in the head twice instead of Hitler.
Or Pol Pot.
Of all people. Or Pol Pot. Two of the worst fucking dictators that have had some of the most insane kill-death ratios in the history of the world.
And he also went after his kids at the same time, too.
Yeah, and then he fucking said, yeah, I want to see him dead. I want his wife to hold their dying children in their arms. And then I want to see cops get killed so people rethink their positions on police brutality and the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
And gun control. That is the most insane fucking shit. And the National Democratic Party continues to prove that it is a dying institution because instead of condemning someone like that, they are actually running national level defense for him.
Something to remember as well too. I mean, this came just like we are now only like a month and 4 days after Charlie Kirk's assassination. So like we have legitimate concerns over this stuff. It's not like this is just like an isolated example.
Oh yeah, no, this isn't an isolated example. All of this all comes in the wake of one of the most prominent conservative figures in the fucking in contemporary history being fucking killed by an Antifa terrorist, which, by the way, Jay Jones has spoken positively of before in the past. So this is all connected where you have ICE agents. By the way, it's really fucking bad. Like I said, they're now targeting, and as a member of the Department of War with the Army in Texas, working with ICE facilities, which, by the way, there are thousands of us working there, kind of identifying information, but I'm willing to be bold enough and say it on stream. I'm willing to put my fucking life down on the line and have a fucking bounty on my head. Not saying I'm going to be stupid and reckless about my personal identifiable information, but there are great patriots working around the clock, Border Patrol, ICE, Department of War, CIS, who are willing to face this fucking tyranny because they care about this country. And the people who want us dead, the cartels, Pritzker, Johnson, all of these left-wing people, they do want us dead. And we have proof of that with Jay Jones and people openly endorsing him. And people refusing to condemn, if not people like AOC and Ilhan Omar speaking highly of Tyler Robinson on the fucking floor of the House of Representatives. They want you dead. They want me dead. They want Charlie Kirk dead, and they want his kids dead because they're little fascists. The people who want to be in charge of state law enforcement want people who are in their state and local government dead because they're breeding little fascists, don't agree with their tyrannical gun control. It's actually, in fact, very cut and dry what they believe. They're the party kill my political opponents so it's easier to flood the country with illegals, rapists, and murderers so we can indoctrinate your children and plunder the economy and turn it into a third world Latin American country. That's what they want. They want a Latin American country. They want us to be like Mexico or Bolivia, which are failed narco states that they can profit off of, because they have zero fucking issue working with terrorists in it.
Let's get to the actual news today, because we got some breaking news that broke right before the stream, and I saw that Midnight Messenger sent this. Mitch McConnell fell again, everybody.
Well, thankfully we can't demand his retirement because he already is.
Yeah, so here's a video. I got it pulled up on stream. He's just walking and then just collapses.
I think at the time he was
shit.
also being harassed by like some protester or something.
Holy crap. Look at this. I mean, just like, he loses his track, like, where he's walking and stuff. Okay, why is he still in the Senate, by the way? Why can't he just retire now? Why?
I mean, Andy Bashir is governor, so...
Who cares? They're the freaking law they force through anyways. It doesn't matter. Like, this is unbelievable that he's still... Like, how many times he fell the last year and a half? What is, like, 6? Democrats are currently...
He's on his way out.
Yeah, Democrats are plotting a primary challenge against Senator John Fetterman in his coming re-election per Axios. And the quote right here says, some Democrat officials are openly contemplating running against Fetterman or keeping the door open to a Senate bid in the event he retires. So, yeah, John Fetterman might get forced out. Which
I don't think this is really breaking news. This is something we've known for a long time.
Now it's we've heard about this, but it's official.
It's official now, but we knew this was coming. We knew this was coming. I mean, it was painfully obvious that he was going to be primaried out, and now it looks like him. I think now leadership probably wants him out. So
for what reason? I don't get, like, this is the thing that boggles me. Like, why?
He's a Bill Clinton Democrat in 2025.
I wouldn't even call Bill Clinton Democrat. He's like barely, like, maybe, I don't know.
He's probably still a little to the left of Bill Clinton.
He is. He would
90s Bill Clinton.
He would consider a leftist Democrat in the 90s, which now is like moderate, but
actually he's probably more like Bill Clinton now, because Bill Clinton now is to the left of where he was in 2020 in 90s.
Orange Man. Well, yeah, it just like this is just literally just Orange Man bad. And I mean, John Fetterman. Let's go look his voting record, because America First Insight has this stuff. America First.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, Bill Clinton's presidency would probably be like Jack Ciattarelli today is probably what Bill Clinton's presidency was politically.
Yeah,
maybe. Okay, so right here, John Fetterman right now, according to the America First Insight, which they are updating this right now. There's an error they found, but right now his score on America First Insight is a whopping 23%. Man, what a far-right Republican, everybody. 22%. The average Democrat score is 8%, by the way. So yeah, he is far-right for a Democrat, but like, is he really?
By far
it's literally just a freaking roundabout. It's
a roundabout, but it looks like the curb is all broken up.
Look at this. This is in the nation's capital, and this is right across the Is this a Lincoln Memorial?
It's
right?
technically, it's actually technically in Washington, D.C. It's on an island. It's on Columbia Island, which is.
Look at this.
Again, it's right between the Lincoln Memorial.
The fucking Canadians too, dude. That's horrible.
Wait, what?
There's geese in the pictures.
But yeah, look at the freaking, like, yeah, you're not wrong. Look at the curb. It just like broke it up in shit.
Yeah, this is the roundabout. It's on Columbia Island. It's right between the Lincoln Memorial and the Arlington Cemetery. So yeah, I mean, I think if you redo the curb, you build the arch, it would look great.
Yeah, it would look.
And I said this in a reply to Vince Dow, but right now the tallest Arc de Triomphe, the tallest Arch of Triumph in the world is actually in North Korea. North Korea is bigger than North Korea is. It's in Pyongyang. They made it bigger than the one in Paris. So my idea should be they should make it bigger than the one in North Korea.
I agree.
which would be bigger than the one in Paris. Oh,
Gosh.
Mr. Beast has filed a trademark to launch his own bank.
What? No way. Are you shitting me right now? Like, Mr. Oh my.
Remember when his burger joint failed?
Oh my gosh.
If a burger joint fails, that's one thing. But if a bank fails,
Mr. Beast Financial, yeah. Everybody, put all your money to.
Mr. Beast is going to single-handedly cause the next Great Depression.
Oh my gosh. Mr. Beast Financial. Yeah, everybody, put all your money in Mr. Beast Financial. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm convinced Mr. Beast is the Antichrist. I'm convinced of it now.
I mean, he had a transgender as his co-host.
Look at that.
He wasn't
it even
originally
says
a
mark
transgender,
on it. It's like the mark of the beast. Get it?
Trademark, service mark.
Mark of the Mr. Beast. See? Oh my gosh. He's insane. Yeah, Mr. Beast used to be like really cool to watch, like when he was more like.
I mean, this guy was gonna have like his own country or something or whatever. He's got his own like monopoly.
Mr. Beast.
Let's see. He had his own burger joint that failed. He has his own candy company, which is doing well. Nobody
really like. How is it doing well? Nobody eats that shit.
Feastables?
I have never seen anybody.
It's still in stores. So.
No, I'm not saying it's like failing, but like I've never seen anyone say, "Yeah, this is like the best shit ever. This is fucking, the greatest shit ever."
I think I might have had it once. I don't remember.
Very few influencer products succeed. Logan Paul's energy drink is the exception. Yeah, Logan Paul's what's it called again? Prime, right? No,
I think so. Yeah.
I forget what drink it is. Yeah, there's one that's like successful. The rest is just shit.
Yeah, it's Prime. That's KSI Logan Paul.
Yeah, that's the only one that's because they became such a big meme. That's why.
Yeah, Prime. I mean, Prime is doing pretty well. They're
yeah.
Albeit it got 2023. Apparently, Chuck Schumer urged the FDA to investigate Prime due to high caffeine.
I wonder why. Right after they started supporting Trump.
Due to its high caffeine content and because of unclear marketing, which could lead to parents purchasing a cauldron of caffeine for children.
Meanwhile, you have like freaking.
Honestly, though, I guess it's kind of a rare W for Chuck Schumer.
Well, it's like apply to other companies then. Don't just pick one because like Paul's like supporting Trump. It's horseshit.
Fair enough, yeah.
Back in June, there was a ban on like FHA loan stuff to basically where illegal like non-permanent residents in the U.S., so basically like H-1B visa holders, they were not allowed to get like loans for houses. Okay, that's in a nutshell what this is. Okay, and look at this. Look at this. It went from 6% share of the FHA loan blocks, which this is a big ordeal for like housing. Like this is a big thing for like housing prices, and literally within a month, it went down from 6% to not even 1%. The lowest share in over 10 years in just 1 month. Basically what this means is we have been funding non-citizens of the United States to get free housing. That's basically what we've been doing. And you wonder why the housing market's so shit. Literally within a month, this problem solved itself. And in fact, in July, it looks like it went to basically zero. What does that tell you? What does this tell you about the housing market? I mean, it's a big thing for people who want to buy a house because this is insane.
It was controlled by the Spice people, I guess.
We were funding H-1B visa holders to hold a house, to buy a house for really cheap. These bullshit loans, we're paid for via the taxpayers, and they buy the house so nobody else can buy a house.
No wonder Collin County, Texas is full of Indians.
Yeah, the Biden admin, they were purposely destroy the housing market so nobody can buy a house.
By the way, for those wondering, Epic City, the Epic is an acronym for East Plano Islamic Center. Just for those wondering,
Right. But yeah, another tweet from this guy that brought up the FHA thing with like they can't afford it. They can buy these houses though, but they can't afford it. But also, look at this. Another tweet by this guy who brought up a good point. The housing market went up a shit ton when the Federal Reserve were buying a bunch of these mortgage-backed securities to lower mortgage rates. So basically, they were overflaying the market with bullshit. And look at that. The housing market exploded. So the Biden admin, they purposely destroyed the housing market for, how many new homeowners were there supposed to be? Like tens of millions of people. Tens of millions of people, they got screwed because of this shit.